Government of Kenya opted to take an additional share. So their shareholding moved from about 17.3 to 17.53. So it is nowhere near the 25, even if you add the National Social Security Fund, which you can argue that is government, which is 6%. So those two add up to about 23%.
They are strategic, and we always develop a fairly good working relationship. We are aware of what we are saying. As the board of directors will make sure that you do not feel lost or in fact pushed aside, or your rights to dividends will go low. No, it's part of the things we're offering to you as a board. And I'll ask after that group's company secretary to actually inform you of the enhanced group governance on election of directors for you to appreciate that we are fairly on line with the best practices.
Rotational directors normally are confirmed at the individual meeting through a proposal and a seconder. So that's, the election doesn't happen for people who you have already voted them before and they are only fighting themselves for re-election. This was explained in the last 2 years. I think it was 2015, those who were in the meeting. And we do not have new directors today. Yeah. And in terms of a day, I think you're asking us to do even become better than the IEBC. If KPMG was to do a vote today, to release the result before the meeting ends would not be a correct procedure. We all know how long it takes to count the votes and propose them, and you want a credible election, and what I have seen that they always do it within a period of 1 week and the results are announced. And there is no doubt about the ability of KPMG in terms of their professionalism. This year, the board has proposed a 50% increase in dividends. It is, you look at two aspects, the total dividends paid in the market compared to the number of shares that are available for the bank. It's always those two. No bank has paid a dividend higher than us. This year we're proposing 9.2 billion. We have got 3 billion and 66 million shares. That is how it comes to the 3 shillings you have proposed. Now, Stanchart, you speak, has very few shares, very few shareholders. So usually when a customer comes and he says he wants a loan from our bank, we say 2 days. That's more than enough for us to make the approvals. So we want to give that commitment on the time. If I tell you 1 day, it doesn't matter where it is being approved. But on the old titles, chairman and of the shareholders, we will address the old titles which were in Kencom House, digitizing it, bringing in a new model of systems and technology to make sure we don't address. The second item for the original titles that you raised for your case is because of the concern we have around the security of the documentation and titles specific, especially for customers who already paid in the 70s and 80s and early 90s. Yeah, because most customers paid long time ago and we've been storing them. And what we're doing is to digitize that process this year to address. So that I would not say that it's a consistent for every branch. I went to a branch in Kisii, I went to a branch in Kakamega, I went to a branch that was in Mombasa, and we found some branches are already addressing the issue. But it's a good point for us to address for you.